Angela Yee.
Good morning, DJ MB.
It's Monday. Back to the work week.
Yes, we just got back from Las Vegas.
Yes, I really just got back maybe a couple hours ago. I just got off the plane.
iHeartRadio Music Festival.
I had an amazing time as we do each and every year.
Yeah, we actually hosted the pre-show on the CW.
Yes, that was
CWTV.com.
That wasn't on purpose. That was they had a little I guess a blurb or a little mess up, and they called in Angela Yee and I and said talk for an hour straight. So we talked for an hour straight, which was great. Got a lot of great feedback on that, so shout out to everybody that tuned in on the CW. But the show was dope, man. I had a great time at the show. We got to see Mariah Carey, Logic, Little Uzi Vert, Ray Sherman, Childish Gambino. There's a host of people there. And it's
all different genres of music, so you get to see other artists perform that you might not ordinarily have paid attention to.
Absolutely.
But Justin Timberlake opened up the second night of the iHeartRadio Music Festival, so that was dope.
He killed it.
A lot of guests came out. I know Miguel was out there. French Montana showed up. Yeah, it was fun.
I seen Nelly out there too. I told everybody I seen Nelly. Nelly was he called me up and he had to do a performance. He was like, come through. So I came through. And Nelly's the type of guy, he doesn't want the party to ever stop. Like, we partied to 7, 8 in the morning, to the point where I had to almost sneak out the club. But I can't take it anymore. I gotta go. I gotta go home. But shout out to Nelly. We had a great time out in Vegas. Now, a lot went on over the weekend that we got to discuss, and we got front page news popping off. What we talking about?
We are going to talk about Tiger Woods. We'll find out what happened with Tiger Woods. Also, Bill Cosby. This is going to be a critical week for him. We'll tell you why.
All right. We'll get into all that when we come back. Keep it locked. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Hey, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club.
What's happening? Good morning.
Let's get in some front page news. Now, sports, NFL. The Browns beat the Jets 21-17. New Orleans Saints beat the Falcons 43-37. The Chiefs beat the 49ers 38-27. The Dolphins beat the Raiders 28-20. The Bills beat the Vikings 27-6. The Eagles beat the Colts 20-16. The Redskins beat the Packers 31-17. The Panthers beat the Bengals 31-21. The Giants beat the Texans 27-22. The Seahawks beat the Cowboys 24-13. And the Lions beat the Patriots last night 26-10.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's okay to watch football. I think this whole boycott thing is all BS, because didn't something come out last week that Colin Kaepernick, my man, wants to he might be getting signed by the Patriots and the Raiders?
I heard that.
So if Colin wants to be in the league, why are we not watching football?
He never didn't want to be in the league.
So why are we watching football?
I've been watching football. I tell you I was watching football.
What's the boycott about?
I don't know. You the one that said you weren't watching it.
Yeah, Emmy's clearly watching.
I took my son to the game, took my pops to the game.
He's not
I
boycotting.
thought we was all making a united stand, but when I see everybody on my timeline tweeting about sports and football, I want to watch the goddamn NFL too.
Well, you don't watch the Cowboys right now. You might want to just not watch the Cowboys.
Well, I watched the game yesterday. All right. Okay. All right.
You got lost.
Okay.
And then Monday Night Football tonight, the Steelers take on the Buccaneers. Now, what else we talking about, Easy?
Well, let's talk about Tiger Woods. His 5-year golf tournament drought is over. He did just win his first PGA Tour since 2013. So he almost started crying as the crowd started chanting Tiger behind him after he won. Also, since you're talking about Colin Kaepernick, let's talk about his Nike deal. They're saying Nike got nearly $6 billion added to its company's market value since they did announce that Colin Kaepernick had a deal with them in that ad where he says, believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything. Now, remember, Donald Trump had tweeted out, just like the NFL, whose ratings have gone way down, Nike is getting absolutely killed with anger and boycotts. I guess that's not true.
Oh, that's good, man. Just remember that none of that money is coming back to our communities whatsoever. So it's cool to support Colin Kaepernick and his business endeavors with Nike, but let's not act like Nike is the new Black Power Fist or the new Kente Cloth. I saw a church yesterday that's having Nike Night. I was like, that's what's wrong with us right there. What the hell? Nike is not the new symbol of black resistance in America. Knock it the hell off.
Yeah, now imagine if you took those dollars and put it towards some black-owned companies, how great that could be.
There was an article that came out yesterday, too, about how much money Nike donates to GOP campaigns as well, too. So y'all just remember that when y'all just remember that when y'all out here acting like Nike's the new Malcolm X hat. Okay?
All right, now Bill Cosby, in the meantime, we'll find out what his sentence will be this week. The answers are going to start coming out today. He appears in court for his sentencing. He could get up to 10 years in prison for each conviction. He got convicted of 3 counts of assault. So we don't know how long he'll end up going to prison for, or if he'll even have to go at all. But if he does have to serve time, he could be taken into custody immediately. Prosecutors are saying they are going to ask for a lesser sentence than 10 years in prison for each of those convictions. But the sentencing hearing could extend into tomorrow. tomorrow.
said
And
it's
there
a
could
2-day
also
sentencing.
be, it could extend into tomorrow, which could feature testimony and victim impact statements from women who have accused him of assault.
Just always remember when I told y'all 4 years ago, Bill Cosby should have just clocked out. Should have just called the Grim Reaper and said, check, please.
My goodness.
Okay.
What else we got, Yee?
Well, that's your front page news.
All right. Now, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent, hit us up right now. Maybe you had a bad weekend, a horrible morning, and you just need to clear some things off your mind. 800-585-1051. Or if you feel blessed and want to spread some positivity, hit us up as well. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
This is Delano Hill.
Hey.
KC.
Take us off speakerphone, brother.
Can you hear me now?
A little better. What's up, man? Get it off your chest.
And it's my wedding anniversary. My job baby come in, man.
How long you been married, brother?
7 years today, man.
So you tried to take off and they wouldn't let you?
I took off 3 weeks ago. They waited till yesterday when I was already out of town to tell me I got to come back in.
I wouldn't have came back in. If I already had took my days off and it was my anniversary, I'd have been like, nah, I'm good. You got to respect my days.
No. They waited till yesterday to say, oh, we just not seeing your request.
Oh.
That's not your fault.
Yeah.
He
that
might
kinda
have
is.
called in sick today or something.
It's like it's cool. I had already been out of town for the weekend, so I was at the Conscious Fest out of STL. But yeah, man, it's cool though. I'm not upset about that no more.
I don't believe
I already
you.
got my money.
You keep telling us it's cool
No.
like you really not cool.
I'm cool, man. My birthday tomorrow, so I'm going to definitely call in if I can't get the day off for that. So,
All
yeah,
right.
it's cool.
Well, happy anniversary.
Yeah, happy anniversary. Happy birthday,
So
too,
much.
brother.
Hey, this is out to Camille Hill, my wife. I'm Delano Hill at a KCK. I love you, baby.
All righty, bro. Hello, who's this?
Hey, it's Nicole.
Hey, Nicole. Get it off your chest, mama.
I am so upset. All my friends are in Cancun right now, and I'm up getting ready for work. So I am upset.
Where you calling
I'm
from?
so sad. From Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
How come you didn't go?
Because I had to work.
The responsibilities, but you know what? You work now, you'll get to
know.
play later.
I know, but I do want to shout out to my best friend's Desire. She graduated from nursing school. And then my other best friend, Janae, she's in her last year of law school. And my other friend, Dion.
You know they can't hear you. They in Cancun. They can't hear you.
It don't matter. They're going to listen later. Hopefully, Dion, he get his wife pregnant in Cancun. And then my other best friend, Verse, hopefully she doing great. She just
That's
graduated.
crazy.
That is so
That's
sweet.
crazy that you up thinking about them and they not thinking about you.
That
at
is
all
so
right
sweet
now.
of you
They
that you
definitely
still
can't
want
hear
them
you,
to
mama.
have a good
I
time.
do want them to have a good time.
That's sweet.
But just wait.
They not even
Just
thinking about you.
Not
right
at
now.
all. They not up
They
right now at
are.
all.
No, they not.
They miss you too, baby. They miss
Ain't
you
nobody
too.
saying, damn, it'd be so much more fun if Nicole was
They
here.
did. They did. When I checked, I'm like, y'all, I'm so sad because y'all in Cancun and I'm not. And they was like, we miss you
We
too.
miss you. I know. That's the regular generic stuff you send from vacation when you.
Well,
people
next
not
trip,
there.
you up in there, girl.
I am up in there turning up because my job, man, I could have snuck away. Man, I'm so mad. They didn't even call. I was on call this weekend. They didn't even call me. So I could have just snuck away.
Well, you're just being responsible, but don't worry, it's all going to pay off.
All right, mama. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is.
All right, now get it off your chest.
How y'all doing?
How you
We
doing?
good.
I'm okay. I feel this morning, it's a baby daddy thing. Like, he done pissed me off this morning.
Your Insta baby daddy.
I'm currently engaged. This is like, I done moved on. So, right now, it's just like dealing with the child, and it's like he don't want to do nothing now. I feel as though he's feeling his feelings a little bit. So he don't want to do nothing for the child. So it's like he's saying, oh, your man got it, or I'm pretty sure he got it. Like, what? This is your child. Why would you even want another even doing stuff that you should do for your child?
Well, I'm sorry, mama. That's all I got.
Karma's going to get him.
That's all you got, Yee. We'll pray for you.
All right.
Get it off your chest. What's up, Trav?
What's going on, Evie?
How was your weekend?
It was good. What's up, Yee?
What up, Trav?
How you living?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Charlamagne, how you doing?
What up, sis? How you?
I'm doing good. Listen, I call spread some positivity.
Please.
You know, I just want to say it's about to be cold. Ladies,
Say Breakfast Club, I love y'all. I listen to y'all every day.
We love you too.
But let me tell you why my lame ASS baby daddy messaged my boyfriend and told him that he got pictures of me. He was finna send him the pictures. I cheated on him and everything.
Is it true?
Yeah, it's true. I told him it's true.
Yeah, but that's your baby daddy, so of course
But
he
it
probably
was
would have
2
some
years
pictures of you.
ago. This
Yeah.
lame, he's just a lame. It was 2 years ago. Why would you bring up something from 2 years ago?
Yeah, and your new man can't get mad because that's your baby daddy. Y'all was in a
He
relationship.
can't get mad. We've been together forever. He can't get mad, and I don't blame him from getting mad. But I just want to say, why is my baby daddy such a F-boy?
Damn it, man.
Don't call him an F-boy now, because you let that F-boy shoot your club up. So knock it
He
off.
didn't shoot my club up. We wore a condom,
Oh.
so he didn't shoot no club up. He shot my club up a long time ago. I can't tell you how old my son is, because then he'll know who it is. But I just hate people.
He's clearly he's still not over you.
I just hate
Exactly,
people.
because why would you do that? Why would you?
Yeah, that's whack.
Why would you message this? That is some F-boy stuff
It is.
to the fullest.
Yeah, so how's your new man doing? Did you get things back together or no?
We working on it. It just happened this weekend. We working on it. Like, oh my God, it's been the most stressful weekend of my life. Like my weekend normally go fast. This weekend it seems like it's been taking forever.
Well, at least he know he don't got to buy you nothing for Christmas this year.
You crazy?
Nope.
No, you
No.
crazy.
I wish you would ask me for a Christmas present.
You crazy if I don't get nothing for Christmas.
Okay.
We get together. I'm getting my Christmas.
Plus,
Okay.
you know
Bye,
you
mama.
got options, boo. You got options, so
She
he better
ain't.
step
You
up.
better chill out.
I know, right? Both of y'all right.
No.
Bye, mama.
You want to go cheat more after having a bad weekend? Knock it off.
Kenny,
Yo, what's up?
get it off your chest, bro.
Yo, I'm mad at Charlamagne, man.
What'd I do?
Nah, man, you think that MGK took the W against him, man?
I think that Rap Devil was better than Killshot. And I'm tired of arguing with you people about this. I don't care that much. Like, why do y'all care so much?
Rap Devil was an okay song, man. Killshot was a diss, man.
I thought Rap Devil was a diss too, but I mean, hey.
That's petty stuff, man.
I'm with you though. I'm with Killshot. I'm with Killshot.
That's
I'm
what
on
I'm
your
saying.
team.
Music is subjective. Like, yo, literally, my mentions for the past month, my mentions have been Post Malone, Eminem, and MGK. I don't give a damn about white rappers that much.
Obviously you do.
I don't. I just gave an opinion. One opinion.
Marsha.
Yes, good morning. Hi, DJ Envy.
Good morning, mama.
Hi, Yee.
Hey, Marsha.
Hi, Charlamagne.
What's happening, Marsha? How are you?
Get it off your chest, mama.
I'm fine. I want to get something off my chest.
Go ahead.
On Friday, I was in Brooklyn Bridge Park, and I spotted Omari Hardwick. And I walked up to him, and, I told him he was a great actor, and I told him I was a fan, and that, could I get a photo with him? And he was like, no photos because I'm with my family. So I said, oh, really? Okay. And I went to walk off. He started yelling and screaming at me, oh, all you care about is ghosts. You didn't even acknowledge my family. Like, I don't know your family, And he just went all off telling me he don't even want me to be his fan.
What?
It's so disrespectful.
Now, hold on.
Do this and that. And I'm like, what?
So wait, Ghost did all of that?
Yeah, so I didn't even say nothing. I turned around and I looked at him and I said, you know what? I said, now I see that you are really the complete and I just turned around and I just walked off.
Now, Marsha, I will say, if you're going to come up to somebody that's with their family, you should acknowledge everyone, like, hello, good,
Hey, that's just
good
respect.
afternoon to everybody.
Yeah, you're right, but I don't know his family. I didn't know that was his family.
I mean, you don't,
anyone.
That is true. But no, that's true, too. She got a point, too. You didn't know who that was. So you only
Right.
can acknowledge the person
Right.
that you see. And if he turns to you and says, hey, this is my wife, this is my family, whatever, then you acknowledge them. I get it.
Right. Now, when he said, no photos, I'm with my family, I said, oh, okay, all right, and I turned around and I walked off. I didn't say nothing to him. It was him standing there ranting and raging like, and I walked up and I walked across the street and he was just still standing there like in a maze, and then he started yelling and screaming at
I
me.
can't
and I was
imagine
like,
this happening.
oh, wow, that
Wow.
shocked me.
Now, you know what, though? Maybe he was having a bad day.
Hey, maybe he just
You
got
never
into an
know.
argument.
He's human.
It could have been a bad day,
Yeah,
mama.
I said that too, but out of respect, he could have been like, no, I'm with my family. I don't want to.
Yeah, and in all fairness, they did just lose Raina, so maybe he's still not over it.
Shut up.
Well, salute to Omari Hardwick, man.
Thank you, mama. All
Okay.
right. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, you can hit us up at any time.
Well, when Jermaine Dupri was on The Breakfast Club, he was up here with Escape, but of course we asked about Bow Wow and this So Def reunion tour. Is Bow Wow going on the tour? Here's what Jermaine Dupri said.
I thought Bow Wow said he's not doing it.
Come on, man.
Oh, gosh.
Cut it out. Stop. That's what
Bow Wow said on
I'm saying cut it out, man. You go to his page right now. It's the first thing on top. It's pinned to the top of his page.
Oh, got you.
All right, here's what else Jermaine Dupri had to say about Bow Wow.
I don't even be following Bow Wow, by the way.
You don't follow Bow Wow?
He's not blocked, though, is he? He's not blocked?
Yeah, why? For what? I mean, how long have I been dealing with this? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been every day of my life since he was 12 years old. Bow Wow's been the same. The dude used to come on my bus and steal my jewelry.
Well, he just admitted he had a drug problem.
His antics.
So he said a lot of his antics were due to drugs.
Really?
Yeah, he said
it on Twitter. Yeah, really?
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't be following that.
All right, well, Bow Wow responded, and he said, why can't N-words just keep my name out they mouth? And then he said, 2 types of people I never met in my life, a MFer like me or a MFer I need. And then he said, I won't be there.
And it's definitely not his pinned tweet on Twitter, by the way.
So Def 25.
Maybe not
he said,
anymore.
I will not be
No,
there.
his pinned tweet's Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta, which is back October 11th.
Oh, okay, well, good. So you've been on the page and seen that.
I mean, I just looked just now and I heard Jermaine Dupri say, I was like, damn, did anybody go check to see if that was his pinned tweet?
Yeah, he might have changed it.
He
too.
probably
Nah, it's been
changed
like
it.
this since September 16th. When was the 16th?
That was last week. Yeah, so it could have been still up there at that point. All right. Now let's discuss other issues that were brought up on The Breakfast Club. When Kevin Hart was here with Tiffany Haddish, here's what he had to say about Cat Williams.
All the negativity that I received is from Cat Williams and Mike Epps. Ask yourself why. Those 2 people that themselves over.
Is that the clip you wanted?
No, but we are going to talk about it. That's fine too. Now, Mike Epps has responded to Kevin Hart. He said, Dear Black Hollywood, since the beginning of time, we have never had the power in this business like we do now as a race. But we started off as slaves in this country, so I get confused when white fans and executives start to like black artists and think this is a way to compare themselves to another black man or woman that is not in the same position or class. You know, have become a gatekeeper. That's what Black Hollywood has become. If you're a black filmmaker, producer, or a black man that makes some money, you are given the opportunity to stand at the gate and say who can come in and who cannot. So 90% of the black entertainment got in the business through another black person. I know I did, and you did too. So he talks about bragging. He said, but don't forget, this is not your house. You're just at the gate picking out the ones you think is worthy, like they control it.
Why do people love giving white people all the glory? Like, we act like the white man gave Kev something. Like, Kev isn't out here building his own house. Like, Night School not coming out Friday, and that's Kev's movie under his production company. 2 black people, him, Will Packer.
Now, Mike Epps also said, white people love me and I have everything that a black man ever dreamed of, but I am mad at you 2 N-words because some of y'all don't like me. Why everybody don't like me? Everybody is supposed to like me. I am Kevin Hart. I don't do drugs. I never drink liquor. LOL. Cat and Mike, y'all not good enough. Sorry. Go back in the field. He posted that as well. And then Kevin Hart posted himself working out. He said, happy Sunday, people, working on speed and counter punching. And now Mike Epps responded and said, none of that ish work in a real fight. And Kevin Hart responded to that. It's just a lot of back and forth now.
A lot of back and forth.
Yes. They just don't like each other. And that's fine.
Yeah, clearly they don't like each other.
Yeah, you don't have to like each other. You don't have to like a person that is allegedly your peer.
Now, Kevin Hart also talked about Cat Williams and how Leslie Jones came up under the umbrella of Cat Williams. He started talking about female comics, and Leslie Jones didn't like what Kevin Hart had to say about that. And she said, real talk, both of them N-words need to keep my name out their mouth unless they're using it to eat my vagina.
Jesus Christ.
Real talk. None of those N-words put me on or any woman. While he talking about Cat, what did he do to put women on? He didn't help females. They wasn't on his tour. F that N-word. At least Cat put me on his tour. Kevin could have put me on a long time ago, but he never respected me or my comedy. And trust, I can call his card. He knows I can. Both Kevin and Cat was the same to women, like all these N-words as in this game. It's just a lot.
What did Cat and Kev say about Leslie to make Leslie pull up shooting like that?
Well, all that Kevin Hart said was that Leslie Jones, and he listed other people too, came up under the umbrella of Cat Williams.
Well, we have the clip now if you want to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Take responsibility for what you chose and say, you know what, I got to fix me, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to stand up for comedy. Mm-hmm. So when you say Tiffany Haddish doesn't deserve or isn't really a comedian and these other women have worked hard, which they have. Mm-hmm. Shouts out to Melanie Camacho. Shouts out to Lunel. Mm-hmm. Shouts out to Leslie Jones, who are all underneath the umbrella of Cat Williams. Cat Williams, have you ever used your platform to bring the people that were under you up?
That was really all he said.
Well, Leslie pulled up shooting at everybody. Nobody even knew she had a gun.
Now, she said that it was
Nobody
actually
wanted
Chris
smoke.
Rock who put her on. And even then, she still had to grind. So she said Chris Rock was the one who put me on and Neil Brennan, a white comic writer, not them. And I still had to work my effing ass off to make it happen. So nobody is telling the truth. Everyone need to shut the F up.
Oh, Night School is out Friday. That's Kev's what?
Jeez.
That's
Oh, my goodness.
That's Kev's first film under his production company. Tiffany Haddish is in it. Brescia Webb. Yvonne Orji.
Don't
Just
get it
saying.
twisted. Nobody has to put on anybody. If they feel like they have talent and want to, that's great. But nobody has to put you on.
Yes, I'm only going. Listen, I'm going to do what benefits the business at the end of the day.
But
So
hey,
if
when
putting you on benefits my business, then yes, I'm going to do that.
But then when people do get on, they do remember who did things for them. So she's just saying basically, that's not who put me on. It was really Chris Rock. You know, that's her response.
Okay.
Leslie Jones. All right, I'm Angela Yee, and that's your rumor report.
All right, now. All right, let's start off with sports. NFL. The Saints beat the Falcons 43-37. The Chiefs beat the 49ers 38-27. Dolphins beat the Raiders 28-20. The Bills beat the Vikings 27-6. The Eagles beat the Colts 20-16. Redskins beat the Packers 31-17. The Panthers beat the Bengals 31-21. All right, the Titans beat the Jaguars 9-6. The Giants beat the Texans 27-22. The Seahawks beat the Cowboys 24-13, and the Lions beat the Patriots 26-10. And tonight, Monday Night Football, the Steelers take on the Buccaneers.
And I'm also realizing the people who are so-called boycotting the NFL didn't watch the NFL to begin with. That's another thing that I'm noticing.
Oh,
Because I really don't understand, why we not watching football at this point. Especially being that, Colin still wants to be in the league. Colin has a deal with Nike. Nike sponsors the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
So once if Colin gets signed, then can we watch again? Like, I don't get what's going on here.
Well, I'm watching.
Yeah, because like I said before, the people I see not watching are people who don't watch football to begin with anyway.
Correct. What else we talking about, Yeezy?
Let's talk about Kaepernick's deal with Nike. Now, Nike has made they've added $6 billion to their market value since announcing their deal with Colin Kaepernick. While there have been some people who have boycotted, like a small private college in Missouri said they would not use Nike uniforms anymore, and a store in Colorado said it would remove all Nike merchandise following that move. All in all, the business is thriving, all because of Colin Kaepernick.
That's great. It shows that, a revolutionary like Colin Kaepernick can do good business, but that's all it is. You know what I mean? Let's not act like any of that money is going to the hood.
Now, Tiger Woods has won his first PGA golf tournament in 5 years, so congratulations.
Congrats to him.
Now, while he was exiting doing his interview, everybody was chanting Tiger, and he almost started crying from that. So congratulations to Tiger Woods. I think Donald Trump was actually congratulating Tiger Woods as well, because Tiger Woods is a fan of Donald Trump also.
Does that mean Tiger's not a whore anymore? He's delivered?
I don't know what Tiger Woods does in his spare time.
I thought we all knew a few years ago.
Not anymore. I don't know what he does now.
Oh.
All right, now Donald Trump, this trade war with China is going to make things affect you a lot if you don't know what's going on. Donald Trump is trying to punish China for what he says is unfair trade practices like intellectual property theft. And so what they are doing is they're putting all kinds of tariffs on these Chinese goods. It's going to be about 10% tariffs on $200 billion worth of Chinese goods. How does that affect you? Well, it means a lot of things are going to cost more money, including food seasonings, baseball gloves, network routers, industrial machinery parts, as well as clothing, shampoo, dog food, appliances, a variety of household products, all different kinds of things when these tariffs take effect.
Why are they messing with China, man? My whole life, everything's been made in China. America don't make a goddamn thing to be pressing China like that.
Well, now China is putting tariffs on American goods worth more than $10 billion as well. And according to reports, the latest round of U.S. tariffs will increase at the end of the year from 10% to 25%. So I saw on the news this morning, a lot of stores are trying to stock up on certain things so that they don't have to impose these price hikes to you right away. But it's going to end up happening. So if you want to buy anything, make sure you try to get it now if there's any big purchases you're planning to make.
Isn't America in debt to China?
You want us to answer that?
I'm asking a question.
I don't know. You know.
I thought America had like a $6
We
trillion
do have
Well,
a huge
debt.
debt.
And
I
the
don't know
thing
how
is
much
that
of
China
to
gets a lot fewer things from us than we get from them.
Duh.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing in
so-
China say made in America. Everything in China, everything here says made in China. And we in debt to them? Are we? They what?
They buy our debt.
I don't know what the white man in the room is
He
saying.
said they buy our debt.
Somebody school me. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I don't know.
But it's going to hurt us. Basically, just know prices are going to go up. That's what you need to know.
All right. All right. Well, that's front page news. Now, when we come back, let's talk Kanye West. Now, Kanye West did a selfie video over the weekend, and he was kind of mad at Nick Cannon, kind of mad at Tyson Beckford, and kind of mad at Drake. Let's play a little bit of it.
First of all, I want to address Nick Cannon. I understand that you used to date my wife, but, you get in an interview, don't mention my wife. If someone brings my wife up, you say, hey, I respect that man. I'm not speaking on that. Now, the next thing is with Drake. Now, if I wasn't in a medicated state, I might have had the wherewithal to say, hey, Pusha, don't diss Drake on my beat. The fact that it's people making rumors or thinking that you my wife and you're not saying nothing and you carrying it like that don't sit well with my spirit.
All right, well, let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. We're asking, does Kanye West have a point?
What do you mean, does he have a point?
The man,
he's telling people not to talk about his wife?
Exactly.
You got
he's
a point.
Married.
What you mean?
But, these is part of these people's lives. Nick Cannon did have a relationship with his wife before.
He did date her. People asked about it. He did date her
before.
It's a lot of men out here that are married to women that I'm sure guys have been with before, but you don't see them being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she has a reality show. Her family's been on forever.
So?
People dated them and realized they're celebrities. So I think at certain points, like, people talk about...
No. See, this is what I hate.
You talk about Kim Kardashian on the show.
Let's talk about it when we come back.
We talk about it, too.
Let's go back. Let's hear what Nick had to say, and then we're going to take your phone calls. 800-585-1051. Does Kanye have a point? Let's hear what Nick had to say.
First off, let me say, welcome back, Ye, from the sunken place. Nothing but love and respect for you. I always had that. But I honestly gotta say this, my dude. I've never said anything disrespectful or harmful to in my opinion, to your marriage or your union. I salute it, but you're not gonna tell me what I can and what I can't say. I'm a solid individual. Somebody asked me a question, I'm gonna answer it.
All right, so 800-585-1051. We're talking Kanye. Kanye pretty much is like, you don't talk about my wife. That's what we're talking. If they ask you a question, don't answer that question about my wife. 800-585-1051. Does he have a point? Call us now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. So we're asking 800-585-1051. Does Kanye have a point?
He has a point in the fact that he doesn't want people talking loose about his wife. I don't think any married man in this room wants someone talking about their wife and the mother of their kids. Who married in this room except for me and Envy? Anybody else?
Eddie.
So only if a person's married, you can't...
I don't think you should talk about nobody's...
I'm confused. Why does it matter if they're married or not?
Well, you're not married. So if you're...
Why does it matter if they're married or not?
Well, you're not married. So if you're married, you would understand that. Why would I want somebody talking about my significant other, the mother of my kids?
But why talk about women at all in that case?
What
why
do you mean?
Is it only if somebody's wife you're not allowed to talk about? But so you could talk about a woman if she's not married, but...
I don't think you should talk about any. I don't think you should talk about any woman that's in a relationship unless you want smoke with that guy. Now listen, you can say whatever you want. You can talk about you used to smash her. You can talk about you want to smash her. But if that guy gets upset, he has every right to. So if you're asking me, does Kanye have a point in being upset? Yes.
Yeah, and I agree with him. You know how I am about mine. So absolutely,
he definitely talked about Amber Rose when she was married to Wiz Khalifa, though.
And Wiz had every right to be mad about that.
Kanye
so then he
West
should
has
practice
a point.
what he preaches.
And especially with Nick Cannon. And this is the thing with Nick Cannon. And I love Nick, but Nick, Nick didn't talk about Kim Kardashian many different times. If you know it bothers this man, don't talk about it no more. And I know what Nick is saying. Well, that's my past and this, that, and the other. But you talked about it before. That's his wife. Leave it alone. That's
but Nick is also saying if somebody asked me a question, you're not going to tell me I can't answer a question.
All you got to say was that was 10 years ago.
Right, but that's still answering a question. But my point is, if he said he's not saying anything disrespectful, and he did used to date her, and somebody asked a question, and he's not being disrespectful, I'm not allowed to say anything at all?
Every woman has a past, right?
Correct.
So when you are a woman and you get with your new guy and y'all have moved on, you wouldn't find that a little distasteful if somebody from your past was talking about how they used to smash you, and they're only doing it because you're famous and you're popping.
Absolutely.
Imagine you get married to a guy, right? And then some guys in the past all of a sudden like, oh, I used to smash Angela Yee, yada, yada, yada. For what?
But so somebody asks a question in an interview, right? And he respectfully answers, yes, we did date, but she's moved on.
That's not what Nick said.
But he's wrong for that?
That's not what Nick said. Nick said I smashed her.
I thought he just said he's never
Pull
said
up the
anything.
clip from Big Boy Neighborhood.
I thought he said he's never been disrespectful in that clip we just heard.
Pull up the clip from Big Boy's Neighborhood. Somebody find the clip from Big Boy's Neighborhood when Nick was talking about Kim.
It definitely wasn't.
It wasn't how we used to
back
date.
in the day.
No.
And you know,
I don't know what he said. I just know in this clip he just said that he's never said anything disrespectful.
Well, let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
This is KR.
KR, man. You think Kanye has a point?
To some degree. I think it all depends the nature of the question, right? If they're going to get a little personal with him and say, yo, Nick, how was, Kim in bed, so on and so forth. I think that's kind of the red line, crossing the boundaries. I think if they keep it a little bit more civilized, the question, I think there's a weight factor there.
Right. If he said what he just said in that clip was that he's not disrespectful, I think you can answer a question without being disrespectful. I don't see anything wrong with that.
And by the way, they say that was one of the reasons that Nick and Mariah started to have problems because Nick named 5 celebrities he slept with on Big Boy's radio show. Y'all should pull that up on TMZ. We should really play that clip.
How many famous women has Nick Cannon been with? What does fame mean? Like somebody that we know. Like you'll say, man, like Mariah Carey. No, you got to take Mariah.
Nope, you didn't say that.
Okay, well go ahead.
Mariah Carey, Christina Milian, Nicole Scherzinger.
Whoa.
Kim Kardashian.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, what's up? This is Mal from Brooklyn.
What's up, Mal? You think Kanye got a point, bro?
No, I don't think he got a point because at the end of the day, I put it like this: stop giving us material. You know what I mean? And that goes with Kim. That goes with Kanye. Your wife is a media personality. Like Envy, she's not like your wife. You feel what I'm saying? Your wife, you and her, y'all do a podcast.
That's not true. That's a media personality. What do you mean?
No, just listen to me. Listen to me. But your wife is not out there showing her butt, showing her breasts, making a sex tape, and all that stuff. You know?
Oh, so I just want to get the rules straight. Oh, and we got women in the room. So it's okay to objectify and degrade women as long as they put themselves out there like that.
No,
I just think he should say, don't talk about any women then at all in an objectified way.
But that's his wife.
No, but I'm saying, if your point is that because that's his wife, but then why is it okay to talk about a woman that's not married?
My man on the phone, are you married?
I'm just divorced right now.
So when you were married and you was going home to that woman every night, the mother of your children, you would be okay with just people talking about her like that?
Yeah, I mean, put it like this. I'm in the entertainment industry myself, right?
Uh-huh.
And basically, everybody, they knew me. But my wife was at home. She wasn't out there like that. You know what I mean? She wasn't out there. You know what I mean?
So the rules are different for public figures, is what you're saying.
See, I get what he's saying, though. You
put yourself out there. You have a reality show where everybody weighs in on your life, and
Kim just posted a picture naked on Instagram 2 weeks ago.
What?
So people not supposed to talk about it?
What do you mean?
My main thing is like this. At the end of the day, if you don't want your I get that he don't want his wife talked about and everything like that, but it's hard for people not to talk about your wife when your wife is out there showing it for everybody.
I think what he's saying is that Kim does things to be talked about.
I think we're moving the goalposts on this situation. I'm sure Kanye has no problem with people talking about his wife when she posts pictures and stuff like that. He's simply saying, I don't want these guys that I know talking about my wife in that way. I don't want Drake implying he's sleeping with my wife.
And I agree with
I don't want Nick saying he's sleeping with my wife.
With him 100%. I agree with him.
Now, did Drake imply that he slept with Kim?
No, he said Drake didn't clear it up.
You do a report every day.
This is my first time. This is my first time hearing that Drake said he slept with Kim.
You're a little on drugs.
Hold on. So it hasn't been news reports, and we haven't been doing rumor reports about Drake implying, or people saying that he's implying he slept with Kim. Her nickname's Kiki, and the lines in Travis Scott's
Kiki was a real person he used to date.
Kiki is a real person that they used to date, but people were implying
that was supposed to be Kim.
I could swear we talked about that in this room.
We did.
Well, maybe I was in South Africa when you guys talked about it, but I definitely never mentioned it.
Anyway, 800-585-1051. Does Kanye have a point? Call us now. It's the Kanye West. He went on a rant over the weekend. Let's play a little bit of that rant.
First of all, I want to address Nick Cannon. I understand that you used to date my wife, but, you get in an interview, don't mention my wife. If someone brings my wife up, you say, hey, I respect that man. I'm not speaking on that. Now, the next thing is with Drake. Now, if I wasn't in a medicated state, I might have had the wherewithal to say, hey, Pusha, don't diss Drake on my beat. The fact that it's people making rumors or thinking that you my wife and you're not saying nothing and you carrying it like that don't sit well with my spirit.
Now, we're opening up the phone lines. Did Kanye go too far, all right? Is he too far? Is he asking for too much?
Nah, man.
Or is he being honest and truthful? Like, nah.
He can ask for that, but whether or not it's going to be respected is a whole nother thing.
That's true.
I agree with him. Don't talk about my wife.
And I think the conversation is a little all over the place because, if your wife is a public figures will be talked about. But Kanye is talking about something specific. He's talking about people out there saying they slept with his wife, or people out there, implying that they slept with his wife. So I think that's a total different ball game than just talking about my wife because she posted a picture of her ass.
Right.
If she posts a picture of her ass, of course it's gonna be talked about.
But I agree with Kanye with this. I agree with Nick. Like, yeah, you dated my wife a long time ago. It's over. They asked you every question they could possibly answer. Next time they answer, hey, that's Kanye's wife. I don't want to talk about her. Say anything with Drake. Drake, you my guy. You know it was rumors that you knocked off my wife. You didn't, so just clear it up. Nah, that was a lie. I don't know where that came from.
But Drake don't do interviews though, so nobody's asked Drake. Like,
Drake does tweets and Instagram posts.
But I'm not going to just tweet, "Hey, I didn't smash Kim." You know what I'm saying? That'd be kind of weird. You don't think?
The rumors, Kanye's my guy. I would never do that.
Even though Kim did tweet. That's all BS. That never happened.
See? And Kanye did tweet before to Wiz, "You let a stripper trap you," and all of that. So I mean, he's got to respect the rules too in that case.
And I don't know what happened with Tyson Beckford. I don't know where that one left.
I don't know where that came from. All I'm saying is, like, yo, when you're a public figure, you will be talked about. But when you're talking specifics about guys just randomly saying, "Yo, I used to smash that," I don't want to hear that. That's my wife,
I'm with
mother
you.
of my kids. I don't want to hear that.
Stephanie. Hey.
Good morning.
Does Kanye have a point, Mama?
Yes, he does have a point. Whatever's in the past stays in the past. He should have respected Kanye, his relationship, whatever he has with Kanye, and he should have never spoken of his wife.
Everybody has a past, man.
Yeah, but we don't know Kanye personally, so we should not have to be. If we knew Kanye, it shouldn't be spoken of. You did whatever you did with her, then that's fine.
I agree.
Leave that in the past. If he was married to Mariah, he would have never answered the question.
Oh, I think he was married to Mariah then, though.
Yeah, Nick.
That was one of the reasons that they said they started to have some problems, because he answered that question.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, who's this?
This Ernest.
Hey, man, do you think Kanye got a point?
I don't think he got a point. Honestly, when you got ties to people and you in the industry, you're going to ask about them in further interviews. People still asking Nick about Mariah. I'm pretty sure she not with the
Right. She has a whole new relationship, Mariah.
Yeah, but they got kids together.
People going to always bring up Kim's sex tape, too. You feel me? So Kanye can't feel no type of way.
I mean, but it's how you...
He's saying that it's his friends. If he's friends with Drake or friends with whoever, then if those are your friends... But I don't know that he's friends with Nick Cannon and Drake. I don't know.
All right, well, what's the moral of the story?
The moral of the story is just don't talk about somebody's wife. And by the way, if you want to talk about somebody's wife, cool. But the husband of that wife has every right to be upset with you about it. And I can't think of too many husbands that's gonna be cool with, you know, some ex-guy saying that they used to smash my boo-boo.
Nobody.
I can't think of, I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Nody at all. All right. Well, we got rumors on the way?
Well, it looks like Drake's taking another shot at Kanye West, and we'll tell you what he had to say on French Montana's No Stylist. Well, Envy, you saw French Montana while we were at the iHeartRadio Music Festival in Vegas?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he put out some new music. One song is called No Stylist, and Drake is on that song. And it looks like he takes a little mini tiny shot at those Yeezys.
Yeah, keeping it G. I told her don't win no 350s around me.
Those are Yeezys, right?
Yes.
You know, I don't know a lot about the numbers on sneakers or anything like that. Now, we all know that Kanye has an issue right now with anybody talking about his wife. And I just found out that people are insinuating that Drake might have had some type of relationship with Kim Kardashian, which I didn't know about. So it looks like the two of them still have it going. Now, Drake also had to postpone his Miami shows, which I know had to hurt him because he loves Miami. He went on Instagram and said, "I just wanted to say how sorry I am about these two Miami shows. I got so ill so fast and I never experienced anything like that in my life. Unlike other show cancellations or date adjustments due to production issues, this one fell on me and I want to apologize because I hate letting down anyone who comes to share these moments with us." So he said Miami deserves 100%. I promise that experience when we return.
Okay.
Everybody that was disappointed. He also is going to be doing an NBA-sized basketball court in his Toronto mansion.
His Toronto crib looks
any games,
ridiculous.
35,000 square feet.
Yeah, his crib is about as big as a goddamn NBA arena.
It's going to have a home theater, a champagne bar, a recording studio, a huge pool with a rooftop terrace, bars, gigantic projection screen, a 10-car garage.
Mm-hmm.
All of those things. So just imagine.
Oh, he living.
He living.
100%. Now, Michelle Obama actually just officiated a wedding on Saturday in Chicago. The father of the bride is the deputy mayor of Chicago. And of course, both the bride and the groom went to Yale as well. So she's also about to go on her 10-city tour for her book, Becoming. They're saying the price of admission started at $30. It went up to $3,000, but then they sold out so fast that people are reselling them for way more than that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so those tickets went fast, though, so I guess you can command prices like that. The book release date is November 13th, and that's when the tour kicks off as well. All right, Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin, they're getting ready to get married. Now, they already went and got their marriage license, so that's when people were saying they were married already. But they are going to be doing a prenup, and that's about to be negotiated, and they're not going to get married until that prenup is signed. Very smart thing to do for the two of them. Wale was on Lip Service, and one thing he was talking about is how hard it is for him to be a father, but also have to go on the road to make money. Here's what he said.
You know, I always talk about the respect and admiration I have for my daughter's mother for being such a good mother. But I never talk about the pain that comes with being a father on the road. Mm-hmm. I'm not, Russell Simmons, where it's like I could fly my daughter, a nanny, her mother, and everything. I wish I was. Right. And I'm going to keep grinding until I can maybe be that. If I can be that, or if I got to go, then she's good. I'm going to do everything I can to be like that dad that can do that as she get older, because she's only 2 now. Mm-hmm. So I got a little time to cook up stuff. But I made the decision within myself, like, yo, I do a lot to make her and her mother happy. I'm going to try to find some happiness myself.
I think it's different also when you don't live with the mother of your child. If you and the mother of your child not together.
And you live in different states.
Yeah, it's different because for guys like me, it's like, yo, I go do my work and go home.
Go home.
That's it.
Yeah, but they're
so
not
if you
together.
can't do that, then it is a little difficult.
And I do fly my family out everywhere.
Well, he's saying he's not at that point that he can do that.
But
now.
he doesn't have to do it private. You don't have to fly everybody private. You put them on a plane and go with you. No big deal.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it is. This is all new for him.
But even if he couldn't afford to do that, if he lived with his woman, that's why it's very important to, you got to watch who you're breeding with, because, you want to be going home to that person. But if you lived with your woman, you could just go to work and then fly your ass back home.
Well, on Lip Service, he talks about the situation of how they grew apart and things like that. So he probably thought they would end up together, and they planned to have a baby and all of that, but life didn't happen that way for him. Right. Now, he also talks about the difficulty he has in being gentle with his own daughter.
I have this deficiency, where it's like, I'll see my child, I'm crying my eyes puffy, I've just calmed down, I walk back in the house and she comes up. It's weird, and nobody might not feel me on this. It's like, go to your uncle, because I don't even want energy. I don't want to channel it through you, through picking you up and me crying. Looking at your eyes make me think about, what if I lost you? And it's like I had to walk away from my daughter, and that's when I realized I have a real deficiency with being gentle with a small toddler girl.
Wow, so you got to listen to that whole episode. It was almost 2 hours, our longest episode ever. But he was talking about Mac Miller. He was crying after Mac Miller passed away, and his daughter tried to give him a cookie, and he just was crying so hard he couldn't even pick her up.
I understand that. My daughter's changed my mood, though. So I get what he's saying. Like when I'm in a bad mood, or I'm feeling a little down, my daughter's instantly changed my mood for the better.
As soon as I walk in the house, I get that feeling.
Because I'm not bringing none of that energy to the outside world into my crib, no.
Hell no.
But, part of it he was saying, and I'll end it with this, was just how he was raised and how that makes him have some type of emotional, deficiency, because he wasn't raised in a loving, I love you environment. All right, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.
All right.
Listen, Donkey of the Day for Monday, September 24th goes to a 45-year-old Long Island man named Michael Aliperti. Now listen, I don't play video games. Okay, last video game I was invested in was Madden 96. All right, I bought an Xbox a couple years ago just to get Netflix. All right, and then for a second I got caught up in Mortal Kombat 20 and Spider-Man, but I don't do video games. Okay, but there's millions and millions of people out there who do. Cool. I don't have a problem with it. Kids get online in their spare time. They talk crazy to each other. Some people have turned it into a multi-million-dollar business for themselves, and they're making a lot of bread off of it. Cool. Do your thing, kids. Keyword, kids. Okay, Michael Aliperti is 45 years old. That's 5 years older than me and 5 years to 50. And another 10 years, he can get free pancakes from IHOP. That is too old to be getting arrested over video games. Oh, yes, Michael was arrested at his home and charged with second-degree aggravated harassment and acting in a manner to injure a child. What was Michael arrested for? Let's go to CBS 2 New York for the report, please.
45-year-old Huntington man Michael Aliperti arrested after threatening to shoot an 11-year-old boy from this Kings Park Intermediate School after losing to him in a Fortnite video battle. Police say Aliperti was so distraught about losing to the child, he threatened the boy through text and online voice messages, claiming he would come to his school. Aliperti was arrested in his West Neck home at 1:40 a.m., pleaded not guilty to aggravated harassment and acting in a manner to injure a child. Aliperti had been playing Fortnite on Xbox Live with the youth for several months when police say he threatened to shoot him, possibly at his school, RJO Intermediate. The victim's parents immediately reported the incident.
Everybody, please pull out your Bible and turn to 1 Corinthians 13:11. Repeat after me. When I was a child, I talked like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I put the ways of childhood and Fortnite behind me. It's in the Bible, people. Now, if kids are online beefing about video games, cool. But if there's anyone who should know video games aren't that serious, it's a 45-year-old grown-ass man, or in this case, a grown-ass boy. Okay, you should have the emotional intelligence to know it's not that serious. Furthermore, I don't know how you could regulate this, but I don't think a 45-year-old man should be online playing video games with 11-year-olds. All right, there's way too many predators out here for that to be okay. And if you're 45 years old and it's not your nephew, niece, kids, grandbabies, nanny, teacher, then you don't have no business playing with 11-year-olds. Okay, and this situation is a prime example. Now, I just read an article. I forgot where I read that article at, but it said some parents are trying to bond with their kids and have fun together, so they are getting on Fortnite. All right, now, I think they need to be on Fortnite simply for supervision because of guys, I keep calling him a guy, a grown-ass little boy like Michael. Okay, please give Michael Alapurdy the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
Oh, now you are the donkey of the day. Ooh, you are the donkey of the day. Yeehaw.
Question, class.
You play Fortnite, don't you?
Question, right? So Michael Alapurdy, right? Mm-hmm. He probably had a weapon or gun, and this 11-year-old scanned him out of his weapon. He was a little upset about it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
Don't you play Fortnite?
I do. I play with my son all the time.
He does play.
I play with my son all the time. We have a good time. But I mean, there's kids out there scamming and stuff. I work hard for that never mind, that skin or that gun or that weapon. And if a kid scam me, I might be a little bit upset too. I wouldn't threaten them.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right.
I have no idea.
Okay.
How does this
all
work?
sounds foreign to me.
All right. Well, you need to play Fortnite.
But you talking about foreskin and all kind of stuff? What that got to do with anything?
I didn't say foreskin.
You just said something about kids scamming you out of foreskin?
I said foreskins. You know what?
Am I on drugs?
So how many foreskins do you have?
Exactly. Is foreskins plural? So it's more than one uncircumcised penis. I don't want to play this game. This game sounds horrible. I don't even know why you got your kids playing.
I said skins, not,
we heard you
scam somebody
plural.
for their skin. Forget it. All right. Thank you for that donkey today.
Am I on drugs?
Yes.
I don't know. I didn't know people had more than one foreskin.
I didn't know that either. My God.
You know what? All right. Well, let's do something this morning. All right. It's Monday.
Please.
Yeah, let's all go get circumcised.
Take care of that
back to the
foreskins.
work week.
All these people with these foreskins.
Oh, my goodness. All right. 800-585-1051. Phone lines are wide open. Let's slander the Breakfast Club.
Oh, I like this. You know why I like this?
know.
Because this keeps us humble.
Okay.
All right. You know what I'm saying? I think, a lot of times when you start saying things like, the Breakfast Club is in 90 plus markets and 150 countries.
Mm-hmm.
And, you got New York Times bestsellers and TV shows and all kind of other stuff and businesses. Sometimes we might get a little ahead of ourselves and
Correct.
we just need to get brought back down to earth.
I get slandered every day.
I get slandered every day too on social media, but it's different interaction when they get to call up here and actually jump on your ass.
All right, so I'm going to clear these phone lines, right?
Yes.
800, let me clear these lines. 800-585-1051. Let me clear this line. If you want to slander the Breakfast Club, call us right now. 800-585-1051. You can go at me, you can go at Yee, or you can go at Charlamagne.
First of all, your name is DJ Envy. All
Yee,
right?
E, or C? Who you want to slander?
We get new markets at it every day,
All right.
They don't know you.
DJ Envy.
Yes.
Charlamagne, the God.
Yes.
Or Angela Yee.
Yes, get your slander ready.
800-585-1051. And if there's something that you don't like about us or individually, you can slander us. DJ Envy, Angela Yee, or Charlamagne.
Yes, call
God.
up here and humble the hell out of us right now.
Hello, who's this?
This is Adora.
Hey, Adora. Where you calling from?
Charlotte.
All right, who you want to slander?
704.
I definitely want to slander Charlamagne the God.
Oh, go ahead.
Talk to me, boo.
Okay. My issue is you're very, very biased. I don't understand how you can keep talking about crackers and calling them names and then not understanding how, if they were to get on a radio show and call us the N-word all day, how that wouldn't affect us. I don't understand how we want to have a change, but we can't be the change that we want.
I don't understand how people call up here and defend racist bigots, because I don't call all white people crackers, all white devils.
I thought they just were going to slander us.
I call racist bigots that, and racist bigots only.
Yeah, but we have to be the change. We have to be the bigger person. And we can't have an amazing radio station keep hearing those things about white people and then wanting them to be nice and respectful to black.
This is so sad when a black person comes to the defense of a racist bigot. This is exactly this is Samuel L. Jackson's character in
this is Slander the Breakfast
Django,
Club.
by the way.
This is Slander the Breakfast Club. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Peaches from Jersey.
Hey, Peaches.
How are you? I love all you guys, but this morning I'm gonna have to slander Yee because when you guys have guests up there, she don't let Charlamagne or you get a word in edgewise. So I'm going to need you to bring it down a couple of notches.
That's funny because I feel like they talk way more than I do in all the interviews.
You're not supposed to talk when they talk, when they slander you. You just told me not to do it. Don't you do it, G. See, you don't let nobody talk to you. That's your problem.
You're still talking.
Hello, who's this?
That's crazy.
Yo, what's up, man? It's Joppa.
Joppa. What's up, Joppa?
Man, I gotta get it to Envy because, all right, a few weeks ago you was in Atlanta at this beat battle that like Remy Martin had put together.
Correct.
And you was pole jocking that little Asian dude, and he wasn't better than my man Bezo, and I didn't appreciate that one.
Man, the Asian dude he made some beats, and his beats was dope, man. Stop fronting on the Asian dude.
Listen. You can make dope beats, but he made like dope beats that were good for a showcase. You like none of those beats you could hear anybody rapping on, and the whole thing was like rapping producers. Like you trying to make beats for Big Sean. Big Sean ain't finna rap on no techno EDM music that sound like some.
And why you mad at me? I wasn't even judging. I was just hosting.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even care what you're talking about, but pole jocking sounds crazy. Don't ever call me a pole jocker, bro.
I'm trying not to use profanity if I'm gonna be on the radio.
I'd rather you call me a D-rider. Pole jocker sounds crazy. I'm jocking your pole.
All right, thank you.
My God.
Goodness gracious. I wasn't even judging, though. Hello, who's this?
Yo, this is D from Duval.
D from Duval.
Duval. You living your best life?
Yeah, I am, man. But, man, my issue with Charlamagne, man.
Oh, man.
Man, he a D-rider, man.
who he D-riding?
Yeah. Man, I'm just saying, like, people who he rock with, he's just so biased, man.
Cardi
like,
B, right? Cardi B, right?
Yeah, man. Cardi. Like, what's the comedian name, man?
Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah, Tiffany Haddish or something like that. He's just so biased, man.
I'm guilty as charged.
D-Ryan, brother.
Well, they don't have D, sir, so that wouldn't make any sense. But I'm guilty as charged. Yes.
Hey, you can't talk back to them. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, this is Anonymous.
Oh my goodness. All right, Anonymous.
Don't even do it like that, Envy.
Who you want to slander, brother?
I'm trying to slander all three of y'all, really.
Okay, go ahead.
Basically, Charlamagne need to stop being a hypocrite. Angela Yee, you need to go in and get married. And Envy, you need to stay away from the foreskins and just worry about the one that God gave you.
Goodbye, man.
I think I feel you, my brother. I'm with you on all of those things you just said. Okay?
Slander the Breakfast phone lines this morning, and we're going to let you slander the Breakfast Club. If there's something you want to say about the Breakfast Club, 800-585-1051. Let's go to the phone line. Hey, Chad.
What's the deal?
Slander the Breakfast Club, bro.
Man, I want to speak on Charlamagne, man. His head shaped like a coconut, and he always playing favoritism. He picked the side of who he want to speak on. Like on Cat Williams, he took the side against Kevin Hart, because Kevin Hart is boy. If he gonna speak on something, he needs to speak on the right thing and play both sides, not just one side.
Can I ask y'all a question? Seriously.
Yeah, you asked me a question.
I'm asking you a question. Who do you side with in the Cat Williams, Kevin Hart situation?
I think he sided on the right side, man.
I'm rocking with Cat Williams because Cat Williams, he put in his work.
Well, time out. So why is this? Are you showing favoritism to Cat just because you rocking with him?
Hey, bro, if you listen to that interview, man, the lady, she came at Cat Williams. She talked about the man wig. We all know Cat Williams got a wig on his head.
What that got to do with him hating on Tiffany Haddish, who's really my friend in real life, Kevin Hart, and everybody else?
Hey, I think he was speaking facts when he talked about Tiffany Haddish. He felt like she didn't put the work in.
Well, it was no facts. She's not married to a white man. She got 2 stand-up specials.
You riding again.
You're right.
You doing it again.
You guys let him talk.
You're right.
Hello?
Everybody picks sides in life, though. I don't know why we act like we don't.
This knowledge, man.
Knowledge, what's up, bro?
Peace, Knowledge.
Who you want to slander this morning?
Man, Yee. Your timeline was kind of off. Because when he was at the Breakfast Club, and he was like, Yee was soaking in the moment. You know, when he was like, Amber, she just soaking in the moment. She was divorced from Wiz. So what he said about Amber was to a single woman and not a married woman.
No, I just looked up the whole timeline, but that wasn't Rumor Report. That was just a topic.
Yeah, it was a topic. He said just soaking in the moment. I would, if the truth be told, if I would have met Kim before Amber, it wouldn't be no Amber. You know, and he only spoke on that after they was separated or divorced.
When he said he needed 30 showers, and he said, I own your son and all of that?
He said they were separated. But, you know,
they weren't divorced,
we know you, Yee. We know you, Yee. You don't like Ye. You don't like the brand. You don't like Kardashian brand. It's cool.
That's right, Yee.
If he ever come back up there, just do me a favor. Don't do the interview with him. Don't ask your questions. Just go somewhere else. Just let that man have that energy. So that's how we should be.
All right,
you know what I'm saying?
To not go against anything.
You just hush. You always over talking people.
I'm just confused on what
My
he's saying.
God.
So you don't want people to ask questions. You just
always
wanna...
over talking people and you're so biased. Like, let it go.
Spectre.
Yo, what up?
Spectre, who you want to slander, man?
Yo, you, MV. That's what I want to slander, man. You my man, 50 grand. You know what I'm saying? I remember you back in the day when you was on your start DJ, man. But damn, my dude, DJ B, I'm tired of hearing the same music all the damn time, man. You got Smith & Wesson out here with a new record that's fire, and I ain't hear nobody playing it.
What record you want to hear?
Let it go. I want to hear that Smith & Wesson, Let It Go. Let's go, man.
Smith & Wesson? Salute to Smith & Wesson, man. Boot camp click. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do it for all the guys that wear denim jean shorts with Timberlands in the summer here in New York. You feel me?
You already know.
Yeah, yo. The ones that still walk around with the razor blades under their tongue.
Oh, my goodness.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my goodness.
Man,
all right.
Come on, B. Yo,
I got you.
DJ B, that's what I need, son.
We got you. We got you, son. Don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I call my brother son because he shine like one.
What? Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, this is Terrence.
Hey, Terrence, how you doing this morning? Top of the morning to you, brother.
Hi. Good morning. I'm trying to go at Charlamagne right here. I don't like how he slanders white people every day for pretty much nothing. So.
Right. What does he say? What does he say about white people?
Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Go ahead.
Almost every day, there's some kind of mayonnaise joke or white rapper don't like him type of thing, you know. So I don't like that.
So you don't. No, I don't want to say last week when the guy at was at the student complex at Florida A&M and he pulled the gun on all the black students. He didn't deserve to get called a crack ass cracker, white devil. He didn't deserve that.
This is going for almost all white people. You have a thing.
That's not
almost.
That's not true. That's not true. I'm very nuanced with it, and you're black, right?
I am black.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, yo. These black people will die for the white man. You hear me? Y'all really the character. You really Samuel L. Jackson's character in Django,
Let him go. It's Slander of the Breakfast Club.
You really the black guy that would have slept at the foot of Master's bed to keep his feet warm.
Terrence?
No, it's all about your energy, like you always say, man. Like, just you want to stay on the positive side, and when you slander white people, that's more on the negative side.
I don't slander white people. I don't slander white people. I slander racist bigots. It's a difference. Okay.
I want you to deride them.
Thank you, Terrence.
Salute to all the good white people. All right. Salute to all the white allies out there, and salute to all the good white people who understand.
800-58.
So listen up.
Well, 3 alleged burglars tried to break into Chief Keef's house, and they actually hopped the wall, threw some bricks to break a window as well. And they said one of them got into the house and they were actually getting some of his items, but that's when LAPD plainclothes officers patrolling the area actually intervened and stopped the whole thing from happening. One suspect fired a shot, and then there was a high-speed chase. They did get 2 of the perpetrators, but one of them managed to flee in a getaway car.
So many people got to start hiring armed security to watch their houses just so one or two of these dudes can get shot. Because I'm sure it's just a ring, right? So
They had these plainclothes officers actually patrolling these neighborhoods because so many people's houses are getting broken into. This was in San Fernando Valley. Now, Chief Keef was home while all of this was happening, and he had no idea they had even gotten into his house.
Somebody got to get shot. Once somebody gets shot, all that'll slow down.
All right, now, people are upset, as you all know, but they were talking about Maroon 5 at the halftime show for the NFL. Mm-hmm. But it looks like Cardi B is in negotiations to perform her remix with Maroon 5 during the show. But they also want to see if she can get some type of solo set.
Nah, I love Cardi, but man, you can't disrespect the city of Atlanta like that. Like, you got to have a hip-hop and R&B artist from Atlanta. Outkast, Ludacris, Lil Jon,
Dupree, welcome to Atlanta.
T.I.,
absolutely.
Jermaine Dupri, the Migos, TLC, and Usher.
Well, she's on a song with Maroon 5, so I guess she is being tapped to perform that song, but seeing if she could do some more, perhaps. All right, Sanaa Lathan, she was talking about how she's been treated by other women in this business. She said, I've been treated just horribly by some women that you may know. I won't call any names, but she said that she felt very hurt by other women she collaborated with at the beginning of her career. And she said you can, and here's what actually Lynn Whitfield, because they're in their show Napoli Ever After that started on Netflix. They're in that show together, and here's what Lynn Whitfield said on The Breakfast Club about Sanaa.
So Sanaa, her performance is amazing in taking this journey. And this is the project where she cut her hair.
Everybody was like, wow, she cut all her hair off.
It's so powerful. It is so incredibly powerful. I think this is one of her best performances since, Love and Basketball.
Did you ask if she beat Beyonce?
What?
Listen, hurt people hurt people. So if Sanaa has been hurt by other women, that's probably why she beat Beyonce.
Well, we don't know that she beat Beyonce. She has
Allegedly.
denied that even happened.
Unless you know something that we don't know.
Allegedly.
All right, now it looks like Michael Kors might be in talks to buy Versace, according to reports, for about $2.35 billion. That's according to people familiar with that.
Damn, Michael Kors
potential
got
deal.
money. Boy, salute all the Dominicans that made Michael Kors the brand that it is. Drop on the clues bombs for all the Dominican women that made Michael Kors so
Now,
hot.
we don't know if they're going to stay on, if the Versace family is going to stay on as minority shareholders in the business.
It's not going to be the same if the Versace family doesn't own a pice of that or design.
It's going to be the Philippe family.
They kind of
The
have
Gomezes.
to. And you know what? Versace has some really nice stuff right now. When I was in Vegas, I just browsed and perused through the Versace store. They got some nice things. Some nice sweatsuits and nice clothes. So looks like they have a great season ahead of them. Now, Jordan Peele is supposed to be hosting the Twilight Zone revival. And they did announce that last week, so it should be pretty interesting. They're going to revive that for streaming services. And I actually was a big Twilight Zone fan. Like, I had been going back and looking at some of the old ones.
We got
just
Black Mirror
recently.
now.
I never watched it.
Black Mirror makes the Twilight Zone look like E.T.
I mean, it was back in the day, so it looks
E.T. was
different
great, though.
when you look at it now, but they had some great themes going on during that show. Now, T.I. is going to be doing a pop-up trap museum in Atlanta, so he wants to kind of go through the whole history of trap music, and that's going to be happening,
That's dope.
opening on September 30th.
When is that over? You know?
I'm not exactly sure when it's ending.
Okay.
But it's going to be the 15th anniversary of his trap music album as well. So that's why he's doing this. If you want more information, you can follow at Trap Music Museum to find out. And J. Cole is going to be launching a Hurricane Florence Relief Fund. And that's all because so many people were affected by Hurricane Florence. I've been getting messages from people who are saying it's really bad out there in the Carolinas. And they just want everybody to know it's not all good. Over 19,000 people are currently living in shelters in North Carolina alone from the effects of the hurricane. There was a record-breaking 30 inches of rainfall. So Dreamville put out a statement. North Carolina has a special place in our hearts. The impact of Hurricane Florence has displaced families and caused unprecedented damage to Fayetteville. So they're asking for help to spread awareness to help the people of Fayetteville too. All right, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your rumor report. And shout out to our girl Melissa Ford. By the
Salute to
way,
Melissa Ford,
she posted
man.
that she's really battling with she's really battling depression right now. She did a whole post about it. You know, she had a really bad car crash, had some head trauma from that, and she said some days simple tasks takes the effort of 40 men when she's unhappy to wake and see the sun because it's another day spent listlessly looking for solid meaning in life. So we send our love out to you, Melissa Ford.
That's the homie.
All right,
Can
I'm
I
Angela
salute-
Yee, and that's your rumor
never mind.
report.
I want to salute Latham Thomas, man, the Glow Maven.
Yes.
Because she's a woman's wellness and maternity lifestyle expert. She was on the Breakfast Club a couple months ago, and I was telling her how my wife didn't want to have another C-section for our third child because C-sections suck, and doctors will say, oh, you can't have a vaginal birth after a C-section. And my wife got with Lathan, and Lathan started recommending things that she could do to have the vaginal birth. So my wife started doing acupuncture, and then on Sunday she started dilating, I think, 2 centimeters. Yes. Shut up, man. No. Lathan said drink some castor oil. And my wife should have contractions, and she drank the castor oil, and she drank it on Saturday night, and on 12:20 p.m. yesterday, we had our third baby girl.
Oh, really?
Congratulations.
Yeah. And it was a vaginal birth.
Congratulations.
2 hours, 3 pushes, and no epidural.
Now, aren't you glad
Drop on the clues
that
bar for my
Lathan came
wife.
up here because you might not have known that you didn't have to get a C-section because it was a planned C-section you guys had, right?
Well, that's why I'm shouting her out, you.
Right, that's really dope. So shout out to her
Yeah.
because a lot of women can benefit from that.
Well,
they might think the
congrats.
same thing and not know
Yeah,
that it's not necessary.
I'm in awe of my wife right now. No epidural.
Congrats, brother.
2 hours, 3 pushes.
All right.
And it wouldn't have been possible without the information provided by Lathan Thomas. So salute to Lathan Thomas.
Revolt, we'll see you tomorrow. Everybody else, I'm kind of upset with you. I mean, you did it in 2. If I would have delivered the baby, I'd have did it in an hour.
I didn't know you were having a baby too, Envy.
If I'd have delivered it.
You missing the point. No epidural, bro.
I could have did it without an epidural.
First of all, you can't have a baby.
Oh.
That's number 1. All right.
I mean your wife. Anyway, the mix is up next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.